Here are the 3 biggest mistakes that you're making that are holding you back from hitting 10K per month. So today, we're going to talk about the 3 mistakes SMMA owners make when they're first starting off. What's going on, guys? My name is Joel Kaplan, founder of Agency Lab, and over the past few years, we've been able to build our agency to over $300,000 per month and also scale an 8-figure education company. And today, I want to share with you guys these top 3 mistakes. So the first one is the rule of SMma, setting and closing appointments. Most agency owners, when they start out, they are focused on the wrong things. And a lot of people believe that taking action is the reason, or the lack of taking action is the reason why most people don't get results. But in reality, it's the fact that most people take action on the wrong things. And at the very beginning, there's this temptation to do everything except setting and closing appointments. If you focus on setting and closing appointments, what happens is that there's real consequence. Whereas, for example, if you build a website and it doesn't work all that well, guess what? Nothing really happens to you. And a lot of people face a lot of fear and internal struggle and doubt and insecurity around setting and closing appointments because you have to put yourself out there and you might get rejected. And actually, you will get rejected. So what happens is a lot of people end up focusing on the wrong things. Maybe they spend a whole week building their website. Maybe they spend all this time building out their systems before even getting a freaking client. Or maybe they start to worry about things that aren't even problems yet, like how much they're going to sell their agency for. For example, I once had a client who was asking me how they need to structure their agency in order to sell it. And they only had 1 to 2 clients. And I was like, you guys just need to focus on SMma, setting and closing appointments. So that's the very first mistake. One thing that you could do to improve this is to ask yourself, are we getting closer to a sale? If the answer is yes, then keep going. If the answer is no, stop what you're doing and make sure you're focusing on revenue generating activities. Number 2, I call this the work closed principle. A lot of people, when starting out, for some reason, as soon as they get a client or as soon as they get 2 clients, they stop selling and they close down the doors. If you think about companies like Apple or Best Buy, these massive, massive stores that they have, do they ever just close down because they made a sale? No. Even if they made a sale, they keep selling. Even if a computer that they're selling isn't working or it's faulty and needs to get repaired, they don't just stop selling. So one of the big mistakes that most people make when starting out is they close down the shop and they stop selling. Now, the biggest reason why most people stop selling is because they want things to be perfect before they keep going. And what happens is they go from this one extreme of focusing on setting and closing appointments to another extreme of focusing 100% on client results and making sure that everything is perfect. And in reality, nothing will ever be perfect, whether you're $0 per month, $10,000 per month, $100,000 per month, or even $1 million per month and beyond. There's going to be issues, there's going to be fires, there's going to be overwhelm no matter what. So what happens is at the beginning, we haven't accepted that yet, and we feel like we just need to stop everything in order to deal with the overwhelm, in order to deal with the fires and make sure that everything is cleaned up and perfect and ready to go before taking the next step. But once you are in this game long enough, you realize you have to keep the store open. You cannot close down. Even if some things are breaking, just like at the Apple store, they get fixed. They don't shut off the whole store. The last thing, big mistake that most beginners make, they want to get paid now. They want to make as much money as humanly possible right at the beginning. And they have their ego in the way. For example, when I started out, I offered free trials all the way up until about $50,000 per month. I also offered downsells, where if someone didn't want to work with me at $1,500 per month, I would say, you know what, for the first 30 days, I'll do this for you for $500 per month. And I was willing to make it easier for people to say yes to me so that I could build momentum. And what happens with beginners is they want to make the money right now, maybe because they need the money, or maybe because they feel like that's what they need to do. But in reality, if you can take a step back, you'll be able to take so many steps forward. So at the very beginning, focus on making it easier for people to say yes to you. If someone doesn't want to pay you $1,500, offer them a discount. If they don't want a discount, offer them a free trial. What you want to do is get experience and get results so that over time, there's a snowball effect and it becomes easier and easier and easier to get clients. Stop focusing your attention and your energy on getting paid now and start focusing your energy on how can I build a foundation and build momentum so that it's extremely easy for me to get paid the more and more and more that the snowball effect continues to grow. These are the 3 biggest mistakes that most people make. If you found this video valuable, make sure to like, subscribe, drop a comment below, and I'll see you guys on the next video.